Syracuse basketball is red hot and back in the NCAA tournament hunt. Up next, a date with Clemson in South Carolina. Welcome into a webisode edition of Cuse Countdown. I'm Drew Carter alongside Adam Unger and Zach Lang. Guys, Syracuse, a couple of huge wins at home over Virginia and Florida State over the past couple of weeks, and the fans stormed the court afterward. How do you feel about court storming?
It can be a little dangerous at times. However, with such huge wins coming Syracuse's way the last couple of weeks, I think it's absolutely fine for them to do so. If they do it every game, like someone's football team that we're going to be talking about a little later, it's going to get a little out of hand. But I think for Florida State and Virginia, it's just fine.
I got to be honest, I don't think it was okay for Florida State too soon. But you know what? Boeheim's 1,000th win. I don't care what you're thinking, NCAA. It was warranted. It was warranted.
I'm certainly in favor of it. Let the fans have fun. Why not? Well, certainly no Syracuse court storming in the next game because it's on the road at Clemson. Let's take a look at how these two teams stack up. Clemson at 13-9, 12th in the ACC though, just 3-7 inside the conference. Bit of a roller coaster type season for the Tigers. A 9-game win streak entering conference play from non-conference to conference, then 6 losses in a row. They have really struggled, but currently in Joe Lunardi's last 4 in for the NCAA tournament, whereas Syracuse is just on the bubble, looking in from the outside in the first 4 out. So right now, Clemson, a tournament team if the season were to end today, according to ESPN's expert, but they are only 13-9 and way behind Syracuse in the ACC standings. Now, guys, Clemson is led by one guy, all ACC first team last year, JARON BLOSSOMGAME. What makes him so good?
You know, you cannot count out BLOSSOMGAME. You look at his stats, 17 points per game. That's nothing to, nod your head at. But 1 block per game, 50+ percentage for the game for the second straight season. You cannot argue with those numbers. He's a one-man team.
Yeah, you could say that he definitely blossomed last season. First team All-ACC last year. Thought about going into the draft, went through the entire process, never signed an agent though, so he's able to preserve his eligibility. And this year, he's been everything for Clemson, both on the offensive and defensive side of the floor.
I'm sure neutralizing JARON BLOSSOMGAME will be a key for Syracuse if they want to knock off Clemson. But Adam, we'll start with you. What is your key to the game for an Orange victory?
Key to the game has got to be to win the turnover battle. Both of these teams are hungry for the ball on defense, and especially when you're going up against a team like Clemson on the road that a lot of people are still placing ahead of Syracuse as far as the conversation goes, you have to win the turnover battle here in order to win this game. Clemson, forcing 3 turnovers more than their opponents per game, +3 per game. That's absurd. Syracuse has to limit that to win this game.
You know, Adam, I couldn't agree more, but my key to the game, they got to finish at the hoop when they're fouled. You know, Tyus Battle in his last game, he got fouled at least 3 times driving, did not make a single layup or floater or whatever he tried. He needs to finish if he wants this game to go Syracuse's way.
Now, guys, the Orange picked up its first road victory of the season last week at NC State. It was a close one. You think they get another one at Clemson? Zach, we'll start with you.
I definitely think they will get another one. I got them winning 80-68. I believe in the Orange. You?
I agree with you. I'm going 75-63 in favor of Syracuse. I think, it's a little hashy as to who's going to step up, but it always seems like it's somebody for the Orange. They can get it done again.
Jim Boeheim has 1,000 wins. Unofficially, that comes with an asterisk. He's looking for number 1,001 at Clemson on Tuesday night. For Adam Unger and Zach Lang, I'm Drew Carter saying enjoy the game and have a great night.